Hello there, singing friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction from my Patreon. That's my dog in the background. And this one comes from Michael German. And I'm going to put my Patreon information below. One of the perks of my Patreon is that you get a reaction request at half price each month. So if you want to take advantage of that offer, you can click the link below this video in the description box. All right, so Mike writes, this is New York City band October project, Falling Farther In. I guess the song is called Falling Farther In. He writes, this of course features the great unique vocals of Mary Fall, and as with pretty much all of their songs, this one is a gem. There are few bands in this world that are consistently great, and this is one of them. Unfortunately, far too often, quality bands like this are overlooked and never get any attention in favor of focus group formula-based music, which is a shame. Okay? And he also has provided the lyrics. So I like to read the lyrics first because otherwise I'm straining to understand them because I really want to know what the song is about. So let's read them together and see what we make of them before we actually listen to the song. All right, so they are, take me past this lonely truth and let me go beyond my skin. The walls that held me here before have no purpose anymore. Let me enter in. Break me from my injured past and make me over in your arms. The pain that guided me before has no comfort anymore. Let me enter in. It's an interesting rhyme scheme, that internal rhyme in the second line. From far away, I hear my mother crying. The sky is gray. They say the earth is dying. I hear her voice and still I make a choice to stay. So I wonder if it's her actual mother that she's referring to or Mother Earth, right? Because in the next line she says, they say the earth is dying. I leave a life behind me. I feel myself begin. I'm reaching out to keep you, falling farther in. I feel the light inside me. You go beyond my skin. I'm reaching out to keep you, falling farther in. Wake me with your dark embrace and make me open in your arms. I want to lose myself within, leave the person I have been, let me enter in. Then it repeats. From far away, I hear my mother crying. The sky is gray. They say the earth is dying. I hear her voice and still I make a choice to stay. I feel a life behind me. I feel myself begin. I'm reaching out to keep you, falling farther in. I feel the light inside me. You go beyond my skin. I'm reaching out to keep you, falling farther in. So I don't have a definitive interpretation of this yet. It is very poetic, and as such, it's a little bit abstract and could be interpreted multiple ways. I don't know who this is talking to. There is a sense that there is like a romantic element to it because she talks about make me over in your arms, and like falling in makes me think of like falling in love, but it could also be a platonic relationship, right? I mean, if you embrace somebody and you take them in their arms, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there is some like deep feeling there. And then there's this sense that you're trying to escape, the speaker is trying to escape from a negative past, right? Lonely truth, the walls that held me here before. So it's my injured past. So it's like you're breaking out of some kind of prison. But at the same time, it feels like going into this person's arms, going into this new reality is not necessarily all peaches and cream either, right? It's your dark embrace. So it doesn't exactly seem like you're being saved You might be going from the kettle into the fire, all right? But as I said, I don't have a completely definitive interpretation of this yet. So let's listen to it and see what the music sounds like, all right? Here we go. So again, this is October Project, and the song is Falling Farther In.
Take me past this lonely tomb and let me go beyond my skin. The walls that held me here before have no purpose anymore. Let me enter in. Break me from my injured past and make me over in your arms. The pain that guided me before has no comfort anymore. Let me enter in.
Very, very cool. So I love how it's orchestrated, right? The instrumentation and how it just starts so sparse with just that drum and Mary's voice. And then slowly each element is added in and it becomes more and more lush. I think the melody to this song is really unusual and beautiful. It has a very big range, that da 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 da. I don't know how low it goes, but it goes pretty low, and she's actually singing with a very open throat, dark placement here, which is a really beautiful tone. So I agree with Mike completely about this band. I think probably one of the reasons that they didn't have as much commercial success as they could, that as they deserve with the amount of talent that they have, is that they are so unusual and they are so quirky. And I think we're so primed to latch onto things that are familiar and comforting, right? So when you hear something that's like really out of left field and really challenges you as a listener, I love stuff like that, and I think it really makes me grow as an artist, as a songwriter, and as a music appreciator. But I think some people aren't looking for that and don't give themselves the time to really digest something that's so different. But yeah, so far this is really, really cool and really interesting.
My mother crying, the sky is gray. They say the earth is dying. I hear her voice, but still I make a choice to stay. I leave a life behind me. I feel myself begin. I'm reaching out to keep you falling farther in. I feel the light inside me. You go beyond my skin. I'm reaching out to keep you falling farther in.
Very, very nice. So I really liked the crescendo on the pre-chorus. It went from very, very quiet to being like full belting. It's a very dynamic performance that stays really exciting and emotional. I also just wanted to commend and draw attention to the background vocals. So, normally when you hear harmonies in pop songs, they follow the melody very closely. So they might move in parallel motion for the most part on like the third or on the fifth, but they're not generally that imaginative or that beautiful as melodic lines on their own. And I really like the supporting note choices here in the background vocals and the harmonies. And I also really like the blend of their timbres of their voices. I think it's really hard to sing background vocals effectively a lot of times because, especially like if you're the lead singer, you're always trying to stand out and draw attention to yourself. And I think as a supporting singer, you really have to be able to blend and take a back seat and have a very even, steady tone, all of which I think the background singer, whose name I'm blanking on right now, so forgive me, but I think she's doing a beautiful job of really supporting Mary's voice and letting Mary's voice take center stage, not drawing attention away from it, but still doing something that is inventive melodically and really supports what Mary's doing. very, very nice. So I loved that vamp at the end with the guitar solo. I really liked how he was switching between that major chord and that minor chord and juxtaposing those two, right? The da 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 da, that figure that he was doing. Yeah, I thought it was really, really awesome. Beautiful performance. I think the band is great. And I really think, oh, by the way, the background singer's name is Marina. I saw it go by. And the guitar player's name is, let's see, David Sabatino. He was excellent as well. I thought all of the musicians were great. But I really think Mary Fall is just such a magnetic performer. And so she really, even if the band were at a less accomplished state, you know, even if they were less tight and less polished as musicians, I think she would still be compelling to watch and listen to. But it is wonderful that the band is great as well. It all is the whole package. I really liked in the second, when the verse came back around again, after the first chorus, I really liked that Marina was then echoing Mary's vocals. And you could just hear the different qualities of their voices and how complementary but different they are. So I really liked the song a lot. I think this band is really interesting and really unique. This is a live performance from 1996. And it was at the TLA, which is the Theater of the Living Arts in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So this is a complete live performance that you can watch online, and this is just one of the songs from their set. But yeah, I thought it was excellent. I really enjoy this band, and you can check out my other videos that I've done reacting to their songs so far. But I'm really enjoying them as a band. So thank you for the recommendation, Mike. And I hope that you enjoyed my reaction. And I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, of course, take care and happy singing. Bye.